Hey guys, welcome back to Think Beautiful, the channel where I discuss all of Harry and Meghan's antics, and they just keep on coming. These guys never quit. I can't get a day off because they just keep throwing ridiculous stories to the press, so I have to be reactive and keep reporting on them. I do this for you guys. I hope you are liking my content. If you haven't been here before, welcome. Thank you for joining me. And I think you're going to like this one because these two are again trying to distract us from what has been going on. Oh, yes, they don't want us talking about Kris Jenner anymore. That argument didn't go well. They've been called out big time. So, of course, they have to put some stuff out to try and make us talk about something else while that all dies down. So, before I even get to this particular topic, and this is Angela Pearl, she is a celebrity astrologer. Apparently, she's from Australia. Never heard of her. Anyway, before we even get to this story, which just really gets me because they're dragging Australia into this. And you guys know I'm from Australia, so I'm not happy about this story. But let's have a quick look at this thing, shall we? Because the Masaka kids, A Rhythm Within, is being produced by Harry and Meghan for Netflix, and it is coming out December 9. Now, it's coming out only a few days after Meghan's holiday special, which is going to be a complete train wreck. They might as well pull that now. Now, keeping in mind, we're just going to be watching Meghan with her, boiling water and then wrapping things in an advanced wrapping session, whatever that is. Then we're going to see this. So the contrast between the two is just galaxies apart. It's going to look terrible. You can't go from being some homemaker, some fake homemaker, to then talking about a real story like this. It's so disjointed. It doesn't make sense. Who is Meghan Markle is what people are going to say. But of course, they had to do something to distract us. So it's not enough that this is coming out soon. They also had to let us know that they just donated $50,000 to the Masaka kids. So this is everywhere now. Everyone knows about it. They can't just make a quiet donation. Why would they? If a tree fell in the forest and no one was there, did it make a sound? Is basically how Meghan and Harry roll. They have to talk about it or it didn't happen. It actually reminds me, for those that like Seinfeld, it reminds me of when George Costanza tries to put some money in a busker's hat and he turns away at that moment. The guy doesn't see him put the money in, so he tries to get it out and put it in again so that he sees him. This is exactly what Harry and Meghan are doing. And they're about as incompetent as George Costanza. And also, can't stand you, okay, because I can't stand these two. Anyway, enough about Seinfeld. But of course, they have to let us know about this 50,000. And I'm going to tell you why this is such an insignificant number. This is just breadcrumbs for these two. All right, so this was the article. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's next projects on Netflix are coming up quickly. On December 3, we've got this train wreck of a holiday special, and the following week, on December 9, Masaka Kids A Rhythm Within will drop. Now, firstly, this is not even their story to tell. They have no place talking about these kids. These kids have their own YouTube channel. Go and check it out. They are doing just fine without Harry and Meghan inserting themselves. This is the biggest jumping on the bandwagon I've seen for some time. So they tell us this. Ahead of the premiere, Harry and Meghan's Archwell Foundation made a $50,000 donation to Masaka Kids via the organization's GoFundMe. And that's not enough. They can't just tell us that. They want to give us the receipts as well, in case we didn't believe them, which honestly, we don't trust them. We probably wouldn't have believed them. Now, this could be doctored, who knows? But this is what we have seen. It's $50,000. It's got Archwell written all over it. I mean, I'll wait to see their tax filing and I'll be going through that with you as well. And I hope that this is there. But they've put this up just in case we didn't know. Now, $50,000 is just such a small amount? Two reasons. And the first reason why this is such a ridiculous amount, it means nothing to these two, is because don't forget, Meghan knows how to spend money. Very recently, she was at Invictus and her outerwear, her wardrobe for that, remember it's about the veterans, that event totaled something ridiculous. So these were all her coats and jackets she wore. This isn't including shoes and hats and gloves and jewelry, of course. I mean, that would just skyrocket through the roof. But altogether, just these items on the screen came to $20,000. So $50,000 for kids doing it tough in a third world country, it doesn't make sense. Not at all when you consider how much she wastes on clothing. Now, the second reason $50,000 from these two grifters is ridiculous and should have been a lot more is the amount of money they're going to make from this documentary is going to far exceed $50,000, because I asked my best friend, you guys know I love a bit of ChatGPT. You have to these days. It's what everyone's doing. It's what the kids are doing, okay? So listen to this. Approximately, this is my question, approximately how much money will Harry and Meghan make from their upcoming documentary on Netflix about the Masaka kids? Now, it's an estimation. Okay, I get that. ChatGPT can make mistakes, we all know, but I'm showing you because I think this is about right. So this is what ChatGPT has said. There's no publicly confirmed figure for how much Harry and Meghan will make just from the Masaka Kids documentary. Based on their past deals, their take could realistically be millions, but probably not tens of millions just for this one project, unless other incentives or performance bonuses apply. So maybe it's going to depend on how many people watch it, what the viewings are. They might get a bonus, who knows? But it could be millions, okay? So let's just say it's like 2 million even. I mean, you're talking about like 2% or whatever of the money you're going to make. So 50,000 is just a token amount. It means nothing. It's ridiculous. They just want us to know that they're giving money so they don't feel like they're exploiting these kids, when we all know that they are. So that is my take on the Masaka kids and the donation. Completely ridiculous. These two are so transparent. But let's get back to this image, shall we? Because I want to talk about when this actually happened versus when it's been posted and why this is absolutely some kind of distraction. So we got this. Now, this was not on Harry or Meghan's pages, websites, Instagrams, or anything like that. It was on Angela Pearl's Instagram. Now, who would know? Who would have ever seen this if it wasn't a tip-off? So all the Sussex squad are posting this. They know all about it. I wonder why. And now we have this article to go along with it. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry cozy up. I mean, they're just standing next to someone. To celebrity astrologer amid Kardashian birthday drama. So we know this is a distraction already. Page 6 is calling it, basically. Now, this article goes like this. Back at it again. I mean, they never stop. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry posed alongside a celebrity astrologer in a picture surfaced after their drama with the Kardashians. In a photo shared on Instagram, and randomly everyone knows about it, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex smiled at a photographer as they stood on either side of Angela Pearl. Always smiling for the cameras, these two, never a care in the world. In fact, Meghan lives for the camera. Why would she ever say, please don't take my photo? Such a load of codswallop, that whole Kardashian thing. But this image was shared on this Instagram page. As I said, Angela Pearl, she has her own Instagram. She has quite a lot of followers. I mean, who is she? We don't actually know. But she posted this on the 14th of November. So you can see this. It says, still in awe of this special evening. Thank you, Prince Harry and Meghan, for the warm invitation and inspiring conversation. So they've invited her somewhere and they've had an inspiring conversation. Sounds like a load of rubbish to me because I don't know if you've ever heard Harry talk, but it's certainly not inspiring. It is doom and gloom, okay? Social media is bad. The kids are going to go crazy. Everything's going to go bad. It's going to ruin the world. I've got no actual solutions or ideas, but it's bad, okay? Don't let your kids on it, okay? And Meghan's like, "Oh, I'm the most troll person ever. I have no idea why. I mean, I was carrying a baby at that time. I mean, it's just so much hate. I mean, probably because, Meghan, you're throwing stones at the royal family and saying awful things about your husband's family. You know, this is why you maybe are getting some of that hate. You're just getting it back. You're putting it out and you're getting it back. But oh no, social media is terrible." Anyway, no way that conversation could have been inspiring. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. So this woman maybe she needs to have a little lie down. But it says here she's still in awe. Okay. So what was this the other day? Like, when did this happen? It must be recently, wouldn't you think? Well, turns out it was quite some time ago, which is why I know this is a distraction. Because this event, you can tell when it was just by Meghan's outfit, because have a look at what she's wearing. She wore this in New York. Meghan Markle puts a high fashion twist on date night in Chanel. Always date night with these two, isn't it? It's just such a joke. Anyway, like as though they're in the honeymoon period. That's one of the funniest things ever. But she puts a high fashion twist on Chanel. Like, not possible. Like, you don't mess with Chanel, okay? It's already high fashion. Any kind of twists, especially that Meghan would do, it's just going to make it less fashionable, really, isn't it? I mean, honestly, if she wanted to make it better, she could have added a belt. I mean, it's just straight up and down, honestly. But that event, when she wore this dress, that was on the 12th of October. That is almost 5 weeks ago. Wow, Angela is still in awe. What an inspiring conversation. 5 weeks ago, Angela. Are you okay? You need to lie down. You need to just get yourself together. I don't know what's going on with Angela, but she's like in a daze. Maybe I won't say, maybe they put something in the drink or something. I don't know. Maybe she's been in a coma since that night, allegedly. Okay, I'm just making this up. But 12th of October, this happened. And we know that because we had all of this stuff, okay, on Sunday evening, 12th of October, it turns out Meghan was spotted in New York because she called back grid. So that's how it happens. And she was with her husband, okay, Harry was there. As you can see, he's in the photo. And they were photographed leaving New York City hotspot She Margot. Okay, so it's some chic little restaurant. So they've met up with her here 5 weeks ago. This is such a distraction. But the worst thing about this post is not just that she posted this, okay? It's just that she also shared a personal letter she had received from the California side royals. Who are they? There's no royals in California. Who thanked her for her presence of an unknown event. Well, it's at this restaurant. We know that. But anyway, she shared this image as well. So this looks to be the real reason why this post even exists, because take a look at this. First of all, it's on the Harry and Meghan letterhead. Now, they must have so many of these sitting around their little shared office. They have to use them for something. They don't have any royal engagement. So basically, they just write shopping lists on them and, type out ridiculous letters to celebrity astrologers now. But it says at the top here, by the way, Angela, did you see this? It says personal correspondence. I mean, two things here. First of all, personal correspondence, then why are you using the royal insignia? Like, isn't that saying it's from the royal family? How is that personal correspondence? And secondly, Angela, I'm pretty sure that means do not share. This is a private letter. But oh no, Angela has shared it and the Sussex squad are sharing it. So this is a complete distraction. Harry and Meghan want us to see this. Now, this writing is so messy. I don't know whose writing this is. Dear Angela, I mean, they could try a bit harder, couldn't they? We wanted to thank you for joining us. Totally retracted. We have no idea what that is. Your energy and insight were such a welcome addition. Okay, she's an astrologer. They have to use the word energy, I guess. and then a whole lot of retraction. They haven't retracted it properly. I can see some of the letters there at the start. This is a botched job, by the way. It's also got two pieces. If you look closely, you can see there's a little gap in the middle. I mean, this is such a Mickey Mouse effort. Anyway, it's what's from the Sussexes, what do you expect? Then it says on the bottom here, on a separate note, okay, this is where I get annoyed. We hope your family in Ukraine remains safe, even though we're doing absolutely nothing about it. And we look forward to staying in touch, especially as we look to visit Australia again. Excuse me? Why are you throwing Australia into the ring? Don't throw us under the bus. We do not want you here. Okay, I'm in Australia, and let me tell you something. We do not want them. We are not interested. Okay, we're barely interested in the monarchy over here. Honestly, we're always talking about a republic. One of the reasons I have this channel is so I can talk about the monarchy. People are not interested. We definitely don't want these half in, half out royals, whatever these actually are, over here. So now that this has come out, which is clearly a set up distraction, now we have all of these articles telling us, oh, Harry and Meghan coming to Australia. Oh, they're going to come. Oh my God, they're going to come. They're returning. These people are not coming to Australia. What for? Am I going to be paying for their security? I don't think so. They can wing it. They can wing it, man. Let's see how fast they can run. We are not interested in paying for their security because you know that when they come, they're going to hit us with a huge bill. Oh, I will not be happy. I will write a letter to our Prime Minister. Don't you worry about that. So now we're getting all these garbage articles. Australian celebrity astrologer lets slip, like on purpose, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's plans to return to Australia. Oh my God, it's going to be great. Prince Harry and Meghan are reportedly planning a trip to Australia. This is getting out of hand. They are not coming. There's nothing planned, and we don't want it to happen. Just because Angela Pearl is from Australia doesn't mean they need to come here, okay? It's bad enough I have to see this image on the royal family website, like just in general, but also this was from their Australia trip. Now, we all know that that was a complete debacle, a Markle debacle, because Meghan and Harry were so annoyed behind the scenes. They were checking social media the whole time. They had to announce the pregnancy just to get some PR, make it about themselves. And of course, Meghan was throwing tea at everyone. Now she has her own brand. You're probably going to get walloped with the tin as well. So we don't need them here. Okay, I just wanted to let everyone know. So these two things, this Masaka Kids donation and Angela Pearl sticking her nose in and trying to make it seem like they're going to come to Australia, is a complete distraction from the blunders of blunders that these two have been embroiled in the past, like 2 weeks or something. Like, this is epic. We've had baseball gate, or should I say hat gate. We've had poppy gate, okay, because Meghan doesn't care about the veterans. We also had, I don't know what this is called, consent form gate. So many mistakes. If I was them, I would get rid of my whole PR team and start again. They are useless. Or maybe Meghan could just pull her head in and change her behavior. What am I saying? Who am I talking about? But there you go, guys. These two are trying to distract us. It's not going to work. I'm calling it out. You will know all about it. Now, I also found, just to add to the consent form debacle, I found this. So this is on Substack. I believe one of the attendees of Kris Jenner's party has posted this, and it says very clearly, to ensure all guests fully enjoy the evening and maintain everyone's privacy, please note that phones will not be permitted during the event. Upon arrival, there will be a phone check-in. So that is basically what I can see, the extent of what you want to call consent. It's put your phones away, very standard. We don't want to see Justin Bieber doing whatever he's doing. We don't want to see Kris throwing up out the back or whatever, okay? That's what that is. So when a photographer is in your face, that's approved. That guy is approved. It's the Kardashians' photographer. It's going to go up. Kris and Kim have like the most followers ever, like almost, like they're right up there. Of course, they're going to post it. Duh. So ridiculous. But guys, that is my take on these distractions. Please let me know your thoughts. Am I on the right track? And are you from Australia? Because I'd love to hear your thoughts. What are you going to do if these two come down under? We don't really say that in Australia. I'm just saying that because it sounds good. But we do not want these. We certainly don't want Harry going down under. Let me tell you that. We do not want these two here. I mean, I'd have to start a chant or something if I happen to bump into them. Okay, the titles must go. Hell no, titles go. I don't know. Come up with a chant. Tell me what I should be saying. I'm not going to do the whole boo. It's boring. Okay, we need something better than that. We can do better. But guys, please like and subscribe. I will keep these videos coming. I will keep the pressure on these two. Do not fall for their distractions and do not come anywhere near my country. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great night. Bye.